All right, the granddaddy of them all, Pasadena, California, the Rose Bowl, taking place not on New Year's Day, again, because of the NFL. New Year's Day is on a Sunday, and that's still an NFL day. So that's why the Rose Bowl is on the January 2nd this year, Monday, January 2nd instead. Pasadena, Rose Bowl, Utah, Penn State, Utah 2.5-point favorites, 52 the total. I like Utah. The money's already come in on Utah. Pick them up to 2.5, 3. I like the way this sets up for them. Now, it does bother me that Dalton Kincaid's opted out. A great tight end. He's had a great season for Utah. They will miss him in this game. He's such a big target in the passing game for Utah. But again, he was playing through significant pain and injury in the Pac-12 championship game. So it's the right move here to opt out. What I like is Utah's back in a bowl game they lost last year in that unbelievable, exciting shootout and thriller against Ohio State last year. And Utah went toe-to-toe, blow for blow with C.J. Stroud and the Buckeyes last year here in the Rose Bowl and just fell short. Do you think that Kyle Whittingham and the Utes and Cam Rising and all these guys that were on that team last year want to go to the Rose Bowl for a second straight year and lose that game again? I don't think so. And I just think, look, I'll take Whittingham in a country minute over James Franklin. And I think just when you look at it here, Rising over Clifford, there's a lot to like. The defense, I think, look, Penn State defensively very capable, but I've also seen Penn State's defense when they've played better teams, better offenses, suddenly not look like that same Penn State defense. So anything less than a field goal, and you could still find a bunch of 2.5s out there right now. This is Utah's game, in my opinion. Better team, better coach. I think they're going to have a crowd advantage, too. As much as Penn State's got a loyal fan base, I remember that game last year, the Rose Bowl. Unbelievable turnout from Utah Utes fans in the Rose Bowl in Pasadena last year when they played Ohio State. So I think the crowd will be out there showing up in droves to support Utah. I think they win this game, and I'll lay anything 3 or less with them. What do you think here, Conor? Rose Bowl.
Yeah, they want to win this one. Probably Rising's last game. He should come up big. Yep, Penn State, again, it's just the last few years. Take care of everybody else. Lose to Michigan, lose to Ohio State.
Lose the big games, essentially.
Yeah. And the only problem is, it's like, I wanted points. Like, if this was over a field goal, I'd look at Penn State, but you just went through it. Do you want Whittingham or do you want Franklin? Even as a dog, I don't want James Franklin. I just don't know what it is. When I back this guy, he just can't get it done and can't get it done in big games here. Utah, though, I think could score. Penn State can score as well. The Utah defense has some cracks, especially when they don't play, away from Salt Lake. So this total, is interesting. I think it's a little light. I'm going to wait on it, but I think they can get over the number here. We saw last year. I don't think it gets crazy like that shootout, but I think we could see some points here.
Yeah, and a few opt-outs, including Joey Porter Jr. for Penn State as well, a great cornerback. So, definitely keep the Parker Washington, great receiver for them, injured out for the year. So a couple of absences. His bowl track record's not actually that bad. Franklin, 6-4 ATS. It's not bad. Whittingham, very good, 9-5 against the spread for Whittingham in bowl games in his career. And even though they lost to Ohio State last year, they did cover the number in defeat. So keep that in mind. It was an ATS win for Utah in the Rose Bowl last year against Ohio State. Yep. Yeah. It was close, though, even though it was not a straight-up win, obviously, in that game. All right.